We don't have to do this.
Sure we do.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 time DC animated characters went beast mode.
You took everything from me!
For this list, we'll be looking at the best times that heroes pulled out all the stops to fight their foes. We'll be saving DC villain and TV moments for lists of their own. Since a lot of beast mode moments happen at pivotal points, beware of spoilers ahead. What's your favorite DC animated movie fight? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 10, Batman Overwhelms Owl Assassins, Batman vs. Robin.
I don't know if it's Bruce Wayne or Batman the court's come for, but either way, they're about to get a welcome they'll never forget.
When Talon and his army of non-human enemies break into the Dark Knight's mansion, the villains quickly learn that they've invaded the wrong house. Batman absolutely dismantled each zombie assassin that steps to him. And since they're not totally human, he's free to use extreme methods and even a robot to stop his enemies.
Get the hell out of my cave.
It's impressive to see Batman mow through so many enemies with ease, and his awesome speeches hit a lot harder than some of his punches.
But worst of all, you messed with my kid, so this is gonna hurt, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
While Batman isn't ultimately able to beat the Twisted Talon on his own, we still give him tons of props for seriously reducing the number of undead assassins in Gotham. Number 9, Beast Boy becomes a hellus hero. Justice League vs. Teen Titans.
Garfield!
Dude, what the hell? During their quest to stop the demonic Trigon, the Teen Titans and their allies had to literally go to hell. Shortly after they arrived there, Beast Boy starts uncontrollably shapeshifting. He soon discovered his body was learning how to turn into all the different creatures that reside in hell.
Gar, you still with us?
Beast Boy's new forms give him enough strength to rip apart savage critters with little effort. And every time we think that he's reached his limit, he finds a new form that gives him an edge. The Green Hero's skills saved the other Titans multiple times. While he wasn't established as the strongest Titan in the team-up film, this scene reminded everyone that he could still unleash hell, literally.
Yeah, we kicked him in booty! Yeah, baby. Up top.
Number 8, Superman Pulverizes President Luthor. Superman, Batman, public enemies.
I can't think of a morning I haven't woken up with the thought of strangling you.
A combination of liquid kryptonite and a deadly supersuit made President Lex powerful enough to beat the Blue Boy Scout to a pulp. Although Superman can initially stop Luthor, everything changed after Batman made a seemingly fatal sacrifice. Seeing the Dark Knight lay down his life gave the enraged Kryptonian a second win.
That was my best friend. And you just killed him.
Lex was so terrified by Superman's sudden gain that the evil genius gave up fighting and fled. However, Clark chased his foe down to dismantle the villain's suit piece by piece. Seeing Superman completely turn the battle around with his own abilities was amazing. We're betting that President Lex didn't get re-elected after getting publicly taken apart by the Man of Steel.
And I am the president!
Consider yourself impeached.
Number 7, Zatanna shows off her magical might, Justice League Dark. As soon as this magical heroine entered Felix Faust's base, she discovered the evil wizard had cast a spell that stopped women from speaking. This made Zatanna unable to use her regular roster of spells. After Faust nearly kills her several times, she found a workaround and powered up. Although the villain's attacks had enough force to keep multiple heroes at bay, his spells didn't even faze the newly ascended Zatanna. She tossed Faust around like a rag doll and summoned a large sword that might even intimidate Godzilla.
Don't kill him. You can't.
Out of my way, John.
If no blood is spilled, your soul's in the clear.
Zatanna definitely had more than enough might to permanently silence Faust. In the end, her opponent only survived because Constantine told her to spare the crooked wizard.
Let it go, love.
Number 6. Batman shames the Suicide Squad solo. Batman Assault on Arkham.
It's Batman!
The Dark Knight proved that quality was better than quantity when he fought 6 Suicide Squad members at once. Although each rogue was individually capable of mowing down a dozen enemies at once, all of them together couldn't touch Batman. The Dark Knight absolutely wrecked intimidating baddies like Killer Frost and King Shark in savage ways. Armed opponents like Captain Boomerang and Deadshot could barely touch him. At one point, Batman doesn't even have to move his feet to temporarily take Harley Quinn out of the fight. Although a collapsing roof cut the fight short, it was pretty clear who would have won in the long run. The Suicide Squad needed to draft a few more villains before they stood a chance against Batman.
Talk! Why are you here?
Amanda Waller wanted the Riddler dead.
Number 5. Raven restricts Trigon. Justice League versus Teen Titan.
You're too weak to stop me, Raven. You always have been. Just like your mother.
No. My only weakness was loving you.
Most enemies fall at Raven's feet when she merely taps into her father Trigon's power. When her dad actually became her biggest opponent, she had to dig even deeper. Raven summoned all her magical prowess to cast a spell powerful enough to stop Trigon right in his gigantic tracks.
Grant me the strength of mighty Azarath to contain the demon Trigon within this sacred shard, now and forever.
What made this feat especially impressive is the fact that her dad was mighty enough to literally walk through the Justice League's heavy hitters. Although the strongest heroes couldn't touch him, Raven unleashed an animal construct that pulled Trigon right down to hell and trapped him. The Titan's beastly magic stopped a threat that would have easily reduced the Earth to ashes.
Trigon will spend every single minute trying to get out of here. So, he needs to be watched. Every single minute.
Number 4. Superman Decks Darkseid. Superman Batman Apocalypse.
I gave my word I would not come for the girl. Your death, however, is long overdue, Superman.
Back in 2020, the Man of Steel gave his old apocalyptic enemy a beating the villain would never forget. But Superman really went all out against the tyrant in Superman Batman Apocalypse. After Darkseid knocks Clark into space, the hero recharged and actually stopped the villain from going home so the two can fight.
You didn't think you could just walk away, did you?
Superman crushed the tyrant with a piece of earth, shrugged off painful hits, and unleashed so many punches at super speed that a tornado formed around him. Darkseid had to constantly use his strongest attack just to keep Superman at bay. If the villain had hesitated for a second longer, he might have been completely broken by the Man of Steel.
Don't ever come here again, or you won't be going back.
Number 3. A blinded Wonder Woman fights Medusa. Wonder Woman Bloodlines. After Medusa grew to an enormous size, she tried to turn every single Amazon into stone.
I promise to turn her to stone before I take off her limbs.
Now that I will not allow.
When Wonder Woman rushed into battle, she's overpowered, beaten, and bitten by venomous snakes. Medusa tried to finish the battle by turning the heroine into stone. But when she compels Diana to look, Wonder Woman blinded herself with the venom and decided to fight without her eyesight.
No! Look at me!
As you wish.
Not only is the heroine able to continue fighting after this point, but she actually starts doing better against Medusa. Wonder Woman's awe-inspiring actions let her allies know she would sacrifice anything to keep them safe. The fact that she gets to kill Medusa with a little help from a friend was the icing on the cake of a defined scene. Number 2, Superman defeats Doomsday, the death of Superman.
I don't know what hole you crawled out of, or where you came from, but I'm sending you back.
Although the Man of Steel usually pulls his punches, he had to do the exact opposite just to stay in the fight against Doomsday. The villain took out over half a dozen Justice League heroes and kicked hard enough to destabilize a bridge. While Superman tried to use every trick in his playbook, nothing kept Doomsday down.
I have to get back to work.
Upon realizing that his love Lois will be obliterated along with the Earth, the Kryptonian pushed himself to new heights to strike one last blow. Superman's devastating hit kills the formidable Doomsday instantly. Unfortunately, the hero gets mortally wounded while finishing the battle. But Superman's successful sacrifice cemented him as one of the most powerful fighters in the universe.
Good. It's all I ever wanted.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Batman beats Superman. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, Part 2.
We don't have to do this.
Sure we do.
Shortly after Bruce decided to unretire and put on the Bat costume in his 50s, the president ordered Superman to take the Dark Knight down. But Batman did not go quietly. The aging hero used a robotic suit, a well-executed strategy, and tons of gadgets to stand up to Superman. Batman's every punch and landed blow brought him closer to surpassing the Kryptonian.
What are you doing? Do you want me to kill you?
Oh, you're not going to kill me. Now!
Oh, and did we mention that Bruce had limited time to win the battle due to a heart issue? Although the odds were not in his favor, the elderly Batman ignored his body's limit and knocked Superman down. Bruce's beastly performance ultimately humbled a hero that everyone believed couldn't be beaten.
I want you to remember that. I wanted to remind you to stay out of my way. In all the years to come, in your most private moments, I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.